One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. Today we have two of college football's elite meeting force with force in a battle of top 5 teams as two squads square off looking to hit their stride. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Porter. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3 yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Carr. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw, it's Carr. Snagged out of the air. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. He's starting to get in touch with his inner... There he goes.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer,
maybe a crease. The 20. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Jackson. Steaming the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Making side adjustments here. Here's Ncaa to throw. That's caught. It's Jackson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. Play fake, Julian Ncaa. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
Just needs a crack to get a return. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Running inside, it's Williams.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Gilbert. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. Snap it to the back. To the 15. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Got enough for the first. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the option. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. One final play before the end of the quarter. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Saying from the gun on third down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll move the wide receiver.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David,
could be an alley. The 40. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Irish!
all you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Bringing it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. On the option. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Didn't get anything on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's got it on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And coming into this,
wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. 4th down, Saying. Looking for a huge play. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
and I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throwing, Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Pulled it. Finds his man on the left. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout signal forward by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He slings it deep to the left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Say it. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing right. A strike downfield. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They're dealing with a second and long. To the air. It's Carr. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.